Hello everyone! I'm on my way to the beach here in Key Biscayne, and I want to make a little video asking everyone, do you ever take things personally? When someone says something, whether it's good or bad about you, a compliment or a put down, do you take it personally? If it's a positive thing, does it make you feel really good when somebody is telling you some amazing, beautiful things about yourself? Or if somebody's not that excited about you or something that you did and they're criticizing you, does that affect you also? I wanted to make everybody aware that whatever people say about us is always a projection about whatever they're feeling. Hi. And I just wanted to bring that awareness to people, how sometimes we really take things personally and we get really affected by what others think of us or what others say about us. Is that you? You can comment. I'm curious. If somebody gives you a massive compliment or a criticism, either direction, good or bad, high or low vibration, does it weigh heavily on you what other people say about you, think about you? Do you allow it to really bring you up or bring you down? If you don't mind, I would love to know. Comment there. Because something that I realized as I'm on my journey of loving myself, feeling fulfilled from the inside out, learning how to have an interdependent relationship rather than a codependent relationship. Charles says, yes, that's exactly what happens. You take it personally. Okay, that's a tough one. I get more compliments, but I do have one or two toxic people in my life, and it is a challenge. Okay, beautiful. So the question, when somebody loves you, you meet somebody, for those single people like me out there that are dating, and you meet somebody that glorifies you and they're just like, oh my God, you're so amazing. Does that make you feel extra good? Or if you have a family member that's really hard on you or putting you down or criticizing all the time, do you allow that to bring you down? This is my question. Do you take things personally? Because I'm not sure if understands that whatever somebody says about us, they're able to say that about us because they have those qualities inside themselves that they're projecting on us. That everything that people say to us, whether it's a positive, happy, uplifting message or a negative, downward spiral criticism message, that they're both projections on us of wherever that person is. So the more we love ourselves and emit love and self-acceptance, forgiveness, patience, compassion, trusting that everything is happening perfectly, the more we are going to be able to be resilient when somebody outlashes at us or uplifts us heavily. And what I'm learning is to be a witness of everything people say. And if you get triggered by whether it's a compliment or a put down, to simply reflect on what's coming up for me. What am I feeling right now? And as this person's giving me this compliment, do I feel grateful for it, or am I having a hard time receiving it? And to make life more about us and what we're experiencing. That's a tough one. Charles says, I get more compliments, but I do have one or two toxic people. Oh, I read that already. Okay. So this is what I want to say is, first of all, don't take it personally in either direction. You don't have to take anything ever personally, okay? People are allowed to say whatever they want to say about you, about something else. We're free to comment and say anything that we want. So can we just give people permission to speak whatever they say? Mind you, if you're in a relationship with someone and all they do is criticize you, that's an opportunity for you to ask yourself, okay, what can I learn from this relationship? And to remember and take responsibility that we're attracting everything that happens to us. This is another part of right now is A, you don't have to take it personally, and then B, look at it as an opportunity to see what you're attracting into your life. What is coming into your life? The things that people are saying to us are simply mirrors and reflections of what we're vibrating at. So for example, if I'm really hard on myself and I don't appreciate myself and I have a lot of toxic thoughts about myself in myself, and I'm critical, I tend to look at all the things that I don't like about myself, I'm going to be emitting this odor, this frequency, this vibration of being hard on myself, having toxic thoughts about myself. So I'm going to attract people that are simply reflecting that same frequency to me, to my life, whether it's my clients, whether it's my family members. So when that happens, we can be grateful that it's happening, because it's just there to give us feedback on where we're at. And we can say to ourselves, okay, so if I'm attracting people that are criticizing me, or that are being hard on me, or not appreciating me, or taking me for granted, if that's what I'm attracting into my life, I can then ask myself, where can I be more loving and appreciative and kind to myself? And don't take it personally. They're just there to give you feedback, and start to create some practices of self-love, self-appreciation, self-valuing. A way of being worthy, of feeling more worthy and precious and valuable, is to make your schedule and fit time in for you to take breaths and expand your heart and do things that ignite your soul, ignite your heart and soul. So how many things today have you done that bring pleasure into your body, that bring joy and upliftment to your body? Have you only dedicated your day to work, or to other people? And this is not being selfish, it's being soulfish. The more we love and honor and take deep breaths in our day and do things that are aligned with our heart and our soul, which is our purpose for being here, the more life reflects that back to us. So I worked today. I just got back from being away, and I made time in my schedule so that I can go to the beach, so that I can go for a walk. I love swimming in the ocean. I'm a Cancer, and it's so important to me to get in the water, in the salt water, where I'm going right now. And I notice for myself, my clients benefit when I do these emotional release, intensive, deep healing bodywork sessions, whether it's over the phone or in person. I am so energized and able to give so much more when I make time to go to the beach. For example, like after this, I'm going to have 2 clients later on, and I know that I'm going to be even more available for them and more empowered and more of a positive vibration guide for them, because I fulfilled myself even more right now. And if you can't go outside, you can just lean back in your chair and feel fulfilled by taking a deep breath in. So let's do this right now. Let's fulfill ourselves so that we're not looking for people to give us our self-esteem in a negative way or a positive way. So if you're seeking love inside yourself, then that's when we're going to be manifesting people that we're wanting them to love us. And by the same token, if you're wanting to hate on yourself and criticize on yourself, you're going to be attracting people that are criticizing you and attracting, lower than awesome relationships. Because believe it or not, some of us are hard on ourselves. And this is where anything that's happening to you right now, you can ask yourself, what kind of feedback is the universe giving me about my inner state, my inner relationship with myself? How many positive things, wonderful, uplifting things are you generating and bringing into your life, as opposed to negative, downward spiral? So if we're attracting a lot of drama, trauma, suffering, give me a call and let's schedule a session for you, and we'll do a clearing session to process whatever you have not processed. And the other thing I want to say is, if you keep bumping heads with somebody, or if you're avoiding somebody that you've been bumping heads with, you're walking around with that woundedness inside you. And I know this for sure because a relationship I had in my past, I was kind of avoiding this person, and something recently happened to me that I got to speak to this person again after years. And I was judging this person and kind of like making my opinion about this person. And guess what? They have a lot in common with me. I had a phone call that made me realize how this person has old woundedness just like me, and how my judgment got in the way of me connecting with this person up until a couple days ago. And that made me realize, wow, are you avoiding anybody in your life? Is there somebody you just don't want to talk to, or a relationship where you feel that there's no closure, or you just can't connect with this person? They're mirroring to you a part of yourself that you can't connect with, that you have a hard time connecting with. This is deep stuff here. So see whoever you're avoiding as an opportunity to see the reflection of your woundedness in someone else. We're not separate. We're all one. And I'm so proud of myself because I am a love warrior goddess, a love crusader. I am choosing love and acceptance and compassion and forgiveness in my life. Mind you, I judge, but then I'll come back to that awareness that I'm judging, and then I'll remember how judgment separates me from myself. It doesn't just separate me from others. When I judge others, I'm separating myself from my own self, because we're not separate. We're all one. And this practice of this awareness that I have today, rather than just point the finger at people, get upset at people, I now look at my life more as, okay, I'm getting triggered. What that person's saying is causing me to have this emotional breakdown, and I realize that it's inside me. However I'm choosing to interpret that person, it's my shit. So I see now getting triggered as an opportunity for me to purge out things that don't serve me. And since I've turned my life in an inward focus rather than, you're bad, I don't like you, why do you keep annoying me, why do you keep saying that about me, and playing that victim role, which doesn't help me grow spiritually or in any way. Because I know this, folks, I'm 44 years old and I've done it the other way, the codependent way, the victim way. I've done it that way, and it doesn't help me to grow and feel lighter. So today, I hope everyone can leave this little video with some enlightened perspective that's going to take you into a healing life rather than a surviving life where you are barely making it, resenting, annoyed, upset about something someone said. What if we could just give ourselves our own self-esteem? What if every morning you can just look into your mirror and you tell yourself, you are awesome, I love you, I'm committed to loving you 100%, to showing up for you 100%, and to growing no matter what comes our way, that we're creating, that we're generating towards our way, and to learn. And I'm so excited to be in your body, you just tell yourself this every morning. And then when you get the compliment or you don't get the compliment, that doesn't weigh so heavily on you. And you can insource your love. You can insource your self-esteem. Your feedback from yourself is enough to fulfill you. I was at this talk and they were talking about how people are so not fulfilled in life, how anxiety and depression run rampant. And I was thinking, that's why the E3 breath that I teach all my clients and that I do all day is such an amazing way to make sure that you're living fulfilled. So I ask you, are you fulfilled in your life? Do you feel full and rich and expansive and abundant? Well, did you know that that's your nature? Just like it's your nature to be loving. When we run on love, everything in life flows with ease and grace. And mind you, there will be bumpy rides. There will be some bumps. But your ability to get back in alignment is going to be so much faster when you choose acceptance, love, forgiveness, having compassion. Everybody's doing their best, including us. We're all doing our best, or else we would do it differently. And these little things have helped me so much more. And I wind up now being in these relationships with my friends and some people that I see from my past, and how my people that I relate with, I see them differently because I'm not seeing them based on the past. I'm seeing them based on who they are in this moment. We're so dynamic and we're always growing. We're always expanding if we choose to believe that, which helps a lot so that we can stay young and vivacious and joyful and creative in our lives. And I would love it if you want to comment if you're committing today to just not take things personally anymore and to take responsibility for what you're creating and just look at those things as feedback from the universe and grow from it and learn from it. And all of it can be an inspiration so that we can all be more loving and so that we can all be more accepting and drop the judgments and live our lives more enriched. So if this video benefited you in any way, let me know. I'd love to know. Share it with your friends, share it on your timeline. You can also hop onto YouTube. I have a bunch of awesome videos there. If you're interested in learning how to release and process the weight of emotions, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling disconnected and you do not feel fulfilled, and maybe you just don't even know what you're missing, but you know something's off, definitely email me, send me a little message. Let's schedule a free discovery call. I'm definitely tapping into a lot of amazingness, especially this past week. I am blown away with what I'm attracting in my life. And there's things that also are challenges that come up, and I'm so much more resilient, and I'm learning from it and not taking things personally. And I feel I'm a river flowing instead of being a sponge and holding on to all these past angers, frustrations that I used to hold on to, because I love myself so much now that I'm not going to let someone else ruin my day. I am not going to let the president ruin my day. I'm not going to let what's going on in the world out there affect my day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to affect the government. I'm going to affect the world in a positive way and infuse love and infuse acceptance and create this vibration that is infectious. I hope you got infected with it. And I'm going to believe that this one person right here is powerful, that these ripple effects are happening. And I'm just going to keep on staying true to my heart and soul and keep on going about my life in the way that feels right and attuned to my heart and soul and my intuition. And trust me, folks, miracles happen. Miracles happen to your family members when you do this. Miracles happen to your friends. Miracles happen. That's not why we do it, but it is a byproduct though. Things that we weren't even asking for manifest when we open up to this deeper love, deeper acceptance. So have an awesome, beautiful Tuesday. Make sure to go to the ocean if you can, or the beach, or outside, or just notice the air that's so delicious wherever you are. Have a beautiful day. And I hope to connect with you all real soon. And this Saturday, actually, at the Yoga Expo, I'm going to be there in Broward Convention Center. I'm teaching biomechanics of respiration and how to really get high on oxygen and have a mystical experience by expanding your fascia. Have you ever expanded your fascia? The sheath that covers all your organs and muscles, your brain and spinal cord? When we release all the tension in our bodies, which is what we're going to do at the Yoga Expo at 11 a.m., we feel so good, because love is expansion. So I look forward to sharing with you all this amazing experience, and then we're going to create a peace mandala. And if you get the VIP ticket at 12 noon, I'm going to be talking about yoga and spirituality in the modern world. And yes, we can live full of time, being productive, feeling like you have enough space to rest throughout your day. I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to do that. We're just not going to let things get us down. We're going to be creative, and we're going to come up with some new solutions, so that we can keep thriving in life. Okay, everybody? Sending you all lots of love and wishing you all a beautiful day. Mwah! Bye, everyone.